First of all, we mentioned that Jesus came to this earth with the express purpose of vindicating the character of God. We also noticed that according to the Bible, Jesus created every single person that lives upon this earth. And therefore, because Jesus created all, He is responsible for the existence of every single person that lives in this world. He's not responsible for their sin, but He is responsible for their existence because we did not choose to exist. Then we noticed also that the law of God requires absolute sinless perfection, absolute righteousness. And we noticed that if we do not render the law perfect righteousness, the law demands that the penalty of death be applied. Now, God had to be faithful to His word. If God did not require a perfect life in harmony with the law, and if God did not require death for those who do not offer perfection to the law, then God would have problems with His integrity. God would be lying. And so God had to require a perfect life, and He had to require the death of those who do not offer the law perfect righteousness. But the Bible tells us that no one on earth can offer the law what the law requires. No one on earth can offer the law sinless perfection or absolute righteousness. And so, the result is that every single person in this world is on death row. Because we cannot offer the law sinless perfection, the law says you must die. And because all have sinned, all are subject to death. We also noticed last time that Satan tried to put a contradiction between two aspects of God's character. First of all, he tried to put a conflict with the justice of God, and secondly, with the love and mercy of God. Basically, what Satan said to God is this: if you do not punish the sinner with death, you're not just. Your justice demands the death of the sinner. But if you destroy the sinner, how is it that a God of love would destroy the creatures that He made? And so there was an apparent contradiction between the love and the justice of God. The human race needed someone that could solve this problem. Someone who could offer a perfect life to the law and could suffer the death that the law requires. Unfortunately, within the human race, there was no one who could live that perfect life or could pay the penalty of sin. And we noticed last time that if anyone was going to redeem the inheritance that was lost and free the individual from the slavery into which he had sold or she had sold herself, it was necessary for the Redeemer to be a next of kin. But the problem is that within the human race, we had no next of kin that had not sold his inheritance or sold himself into slavery. So there was no one within the human race